Hi, this is Bill Frank reporting from the League of Women Voters' first forum for the candidates of the 26th District U.S. House of Representatives, and I am joined by candidate Linda Parks, who has thrown her hat into the ring for the candidacy. Linda, thank you so much for being my guest. Now, first of all, we've got to start with Congress has an 18% approval rating, the lowest in recent memory. Why in the world do you want to put yourself in the middle of all of that?
Well, it's because they have such a low approval rating that it gets me inspired. And why do they have that low approval rating? And I say it's because the Republicans and the Democrats keep fighting each other and they're not doing the work of the country. And that's my emphasis, is to see that we get someone that can actually bridge that partisan divide. And going into Congress as an independent, willing to work with either party, is the kind of thing that we need. And that to me is part of the solution. So we will get Congress the respect that it should have if they work together.
Well, you bring up a very interesting point. You're entering the race as an independent. You recently had to change your party affiliation in order to do that. So talk to me about going independent, going rogue, if you will, in the U.S. House of Representatives.
You know, it's very natural for me because I've been a nonpartisan both at the city level and as mayor on the Board of Supervisors, and I have a lot of friends over my 16 years of public service that are Republicans and Democrats. So that is very natural for me, but also it's the right time. We have an open primary, which means that the parties aren't the only ones that get to put someone into the primary. And being able to be an independent and sending that message to the nation that we can have people in Congress that are willing to work with anyone regardless of party. I think that's a fantastic message and something that's very needed.
Well, speaking of messages, you're sending a very clear message with your campaign. You have stated categorically that you will not accept money from PACs and special interest groups. Very unusual in this day and age. Even the President of the United States, Barack Obama himself, has had to give in to accepting money from PACs. Talk to me about how you plan to do this.
He didn't have to give in to accepting PACs, and we don't, as Americans, shouldn't accept giving into PACs. I don't take union or PAC or corporate or party money, and as a result of that, I'm free to vote any way that I think is the right vote for my constituents, for America, and that's the way it should be. Instead of some Congress people, you can tell how they're going to vote just by looking at all the PAC money, and where they're going to vote is based on where their money comes in. And that to me is unduly influencing Congress, and as a result, it's unduly influencing our legislation. So this is a very clean campaign. And imagine winning when there's going to be millions and millions of dollars spent in this election alone to see that I don't win, and then winning anyway by not taking any special interest money. What a great message. Very
positive.
positive.
I know that the eyes of Washington are actually on this race because of the stance that you've taken. So, Linda, if you are elected,
yes,
what do you hope to accomplish in your first term?
You know, I feel like I will have, some say, well, how could you have any influence there? You're not with either party, and it's all based on partisanship and what committees you can be on and all. But I feel that I will actually have more influence than just a freshman Democrat going in or a freshman Republican going in, because I'll be the only independent. And what I want to accomplish, truthfully, is to get them at the table, to form a bipartisan committee, to start working on the issues, because nothing's going to get done. They'll float a bill in the House, and it'll get rejected in the Senate. They can't work together, and I think it's a wonderful, clean message, and something that I really want to see is getting the parties working together.
My guest is candidate Linda Parks. Linda, if people are intrigued by that, they want to learn more about you and your campaign, where would you direct them to go?
Well, I have a website, sendlinda.com, and I do want to just point out that there are a lot of problems in our nation, and if we don't come together, we're not going to be able to solve them. We're not going to be able to do things for the economy or to help create jobs if we're not there together. So thank you.
Linda, thank you so very much, and continued success with your campaign.
Thank you.